Okay, well, let's play another clip. This is called Beautiful Day, Spring, Maggots and Worms. Tell me a bit about this.
This is from the Victorian era. This is me, I would say, sort of faux GNS. I'm not pretending to be Sullivan. He was a genius, I'm a builder. But I was just having a go at trying to get the style of it into the music.
Oh, what a beautiful day. There's not a cloud in the sky. To be outside, a wonderful sight of the eye. Oh, what a beautiful day. There's not a cloud in the sky. To be outside, a wonderful sight of the eye. A day like this is really right. We fish all day and drink at night. So let's cast off and catch some fish so we can fill our fondest wish. A sunny day is far too nice to be inside and out of sight. The promenade is full of folk who love just to ride and laugh and joke. Oh, what a beautiful, oh, what a beautiful, oh, what a beautiful, oh, what a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. Spring is a beautiful time of year. It puts its name in your step. And as nature abounds and the air's full of sounds, full of songbirds and dogs or courgette, it's a wonderful, wonderful time of year. It's a wonderful, wonderful time. It's a pleasure to live it and to trim back your privet. Yes, spring is a wonderful time.
I love all your maggots and worship your worms. Just look at them there as they squiggle and squirm. Then I'll get a treat and a sight for sore eyes as I get a glance at your prize when it flies. I'll love all your maggots and worship your worms. My undying love will be shortly confirmed.
That is A Beautiful Day, Spring, Maggots and Worms from the Clevedon Pier musical. And you were telling me that it's just you two singing on that.
In the chorus,
Yeah,
yes.
just multi-tracks.
Gosh,
yeah.
wonderful.
Clever computers.
And I'm not good at alto. It took a while.
Nightmare.
It did take a while
Nightmare.
to do that.
Now, there's quite a bit of comedy in the piece, isn't there, I know?
Yes, there is.
Which lightens it, doesn't it? It was like GNS as well.
I've tried to make the whole thing whimsical and funny. There's no sort of hidden depth to it. It's just meant to be entertaining and fun.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. There might well be. It could, in fact, be an allegory of your relationship. You don't know. These things come out years later.
Yeah, you are right. Yeah.
No, I know you've had the blessing of the pier mistress, Linda Strong.
I did, yes.
A very fine fisherwoman, I should say. And that's nice because, there's the trustees of the pier are on board, aren't they?
They are, yeah. And I'd written it before I asked them, which is a bit cheeky, but I got in touch with her and she's been wonderfully supportive and interested.
Well,
so
what could they have objected to?
Oh, there's a few things she hasn't heard yet.
Now, Jane, tell me a bit about your role. Have you got several roles in the production?
Yes, I have. I play... Oh, God, now I've got to go through these.
There are 40, just to help you, there's 42 different characters in the show. It sounds like a lot, but they exist, the same characters exist in different ages, so they multiply up.
I see. So who are you playing?
I play Doris, who's married to Stan, and they're actually my grandparents. He named them after my grandparents, which is lovely. And also Lady Eaton, who's actually, you could probably tell her better about Lady Eaton, who she's
a real character from the Victorian age. Her name wasn't Eaton, it was something else, but I just tried to do artistic license there.
Was she one of the people at the start of the pier, was she?
Yes, she and her husband, Sir Arthur Eaton.
Did they put some money into it? In fact, who did pay for the pier initially?
I don't know who paid for it originally, actually. I didn't get that far. As far as it was a government project.
Rather a hole in your research.
Yes, it is. I think you're right.
Well, I know that rehearsals start this month. Are you still looking for performers there?
Yes, we are. All sort of aspects, really. People to go on stage and people to work behind the scenes. We've got to build a whole pier that's got to be in different states of decay. That's got to be on the back of the stage the whole time. And I need to run a puppet show up and down it, which is like miniatures of the main characters as well. So there's lots and lots of things to do. Wardrobe needs doing. There's lots of things to fill.
Well, the whole thing sounds fantastic, and I like the pastiches of music in it. And the next one is very T-Rexy for those that like Mark Boland. This is called Get On It, rather than Get It On. Tell me a little bit about this track.
As you say, it's a Mark Boland parody. I've tried to put as many of the titles of his songs into the words of the song, just to string it together.
Let's just hear a snatch.
I wanna be your man, be your telegram son. I'm crazy for you, be your metal guru. Wanna be your toy, 20th century boy. I wanna be your one, come ride my white swan. Get on in, get on in, get on in.
There you go, a little snatch there. of Get On It from the Pier, a musical journey through time. Now, it's actually going to be performed, Paul and Jane, at the Princess Theatre in Clevedon, I think next April. Is
Yeah,
that
23rd of
Yes.
April.
Have you booked the...
I have booked it, yeah,
it's all booked
done.
and done.
Yeah, so it's got to happen, hasn't it?
Yes, now I'm committed.
Blimey O'Reilly, and so much work going ahead. Now, you've got rehearsals in progress, and you've got something coming up later this month that people can go along to.
Yeah, we're
haven't
going to do a rehearsal. Rehearsals actually will start on the 25th of July.
you? Yeah, all welcome, are they?
Everybody, yeah, I'd like them to get in touch with me first, that would be nice.
And where is it taking place? Is it Almondsbury?
It's Almondsbury Village Hall will be the main rehearsal venue. I found out yesterday they're closing it for refurbishment for a few weeks, so it'll all be on the website there where we go instead in that meantime.
Yeah, well, I'll give the website details in a moment because there's lots of information there. There's music from the show and other bits and pieces. Has the story and the music evolved over the months that you've been working on it?
Completely, yeah, it's evolved. Yeah, to link it all together, to make all the eras come together at the end was very difficult, and I had to go back and revisit some things to tweak it and make it all work.
Has it got a satisfying denouement?
Yeah, I think so. I think so, yeah, it all comes together, yeah.